This is a biography of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was born on the 18th of July 1987 in South Africa. His parents were Henry Mandela and Nosi Kendi. When he was 9, his father died, so his mother put him in charge of the Joshua. The Joshua is a South African ethnic group which his father was the leader of. He finished high school and started studying art in the College of Fort Hare, where he was elected as a member of the Student Council of Representatives. But he was expelled for participating in a student strike. Later he moved to Johannesburg, where in 1941 he finished his studies by correspondence in UNISA. Then he studied law at the University of Witwatersrand, where he graduated in 1942 as a lawyer. He was 24 years old as a lawyer. In 1943, Nelson founded the Youth League and organized protest demonstrations against the system of racial segregation. The system of racial segregation was known as apartheid. The white government repressed his demonstrations with blood and fire. The white government repressed his demonstrations with violence and force. In 1961, Mandela founded an organization called the Spear of the Nation, with which he led an armed struggle and conflict against the white government. The following year he was captured in Johannesburg and he was sentenced to life in prison. He spent 27 years in jail, most of which was in solitary confinement in the prison of Robben Island. 46 years old. In the following years, his followers continued to fight against apartheid inside and outside South Africa. Many governments around the world began to demand the release of Mandela and the abolition of racial segregation. His wife spread the ideals of her husband and led many demonstrations seeking freedom for Mandela. In 1990, the South African President Frederick de Klerk released Nelson Mandela, who was now 71 years old. In the following months, both leaders negotiated the elimination of apartheid, which was officially repealed in 1991. The two were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. In 1994, Nelson Mandela was elected president of South Africa and governed for 5 years until 1999. In this period, he strove to reconcile South Africans and helped in the removal of several wars on the continent. Then he retired from presidency in 1999 because he wanted to spend more time with his family. But his opinions were still consulted on major issues of his country. During his career, he received over 250 international awards, and as for his family life, he was married 3 times and is the father of 6 children. On December 5th, 2013, Nelson Mandela died after 5 months in a critical condition at the age of 95.